Hello, welcome to the channel. This is Israel. Today I'm gonna review the Countyline 25-ton wood splitter. This is from Tractor Supply, and I've been using this for a year now. So I got a good idea how this works, and I paid like $1,000 for this last year. This year I think it's like $300 more. So this is after I use it for a year, pretty good. It have enough power to go through everything that I throw it. Red oak, white oak, hickory. That is mostly what I split. It's pretty good in the sense that it goes through everything. You know, it has enough power. Now, some of the things that I had noticed about this wood splitter, I'm gonna show you, is kind of bending a little bit in important areas, and that is no good. I just noticed some of these, so I'm gonna show you in a moment. But overall, it's a good wood splitter. If you cutting soft stuff, I mean, this is will be way more than enough for you. But if you wanna cut your own wood for your family and you wanna sell a little bit, this is a good start. Even if you wanna start selling firewood, I recommend you to start with something like this because the price. You know, you're gonna test the market, and you don't want to spend $5,000 in a wood splitter when you can spend $1,000 and see how it works. You know, how the market is and how the business go in your area. So, like I said, overall, it's a good machine. Doesn't get any problem starting, doesn't get any problem splitting so far. And I'm gonna show you real quick. Now you notice right there, you see the right side right here, it's bending that way. Bending that way. And I went to a lot of red oak through these. You know, you can see my old videos how I did. I was cutting a lot of rounds, big rounds with this. I just noticed that it's bending to the right, this side here. Other thing I noticed, but I noticed this last year. See how this got bent right here, and that was with a piece that it got stuck from here in the wedge and went this way, and it bent this a little bit. So that is the two things that I see negative about this, you know, because look at this. I don't do anything crazy with this like other people that put something to stop the wedge here to save time. I don't do that. I do something else I'm gonna show you later to save time splitting. I don't use the 4-way wedge either for this one. Maybe if you have the 35 tons or 30 tons Countyline, you can use the 4-way wedge. But with this, you cannot use it because, I mean, you could if you split something thin, you know, maybe something like this or something like that, very thin. It might work for you, but it doesn't split good 4-way, so I don't even bother to buy it and try it. But you know, so far this is the two complaints, you know, and this can be a big problem if this keep bending, you know, that can just fall apart from here and it can be replaced. You know, it's you know, it's just only this part here can be replaced, or the hydraulic. And but this is a problem. This right here, I think there's a problem. I don't like it. But other than that, it's work good. So I don't know. Maybe it was me. So I'm gonna just start it and see and show you how it works. You should start with the first pull. It never give me trouble. So sometimes I don't want to make the mistake. So let's see. can see, it works pretty good. For my need, this is more than enough. I'm very happy with it so far. I mean, I've used it for a year. Only this really worried me a little bit. Other than that, I think for $1,000, I cannot ask for a better splitter. I'm gonna show you a trick that I use to cut a little faster. The first thing that you notice, I don't let the wedge to go all the way and then all the way back. They are all cut 16 inches, 17 maybe, so I know when to stop it, so I don't have to wait, you know, to come all the way there. I just stop it right here, and then when I put the next log, it's ready to go. And the other thing that I do, I'm gonna show you in a moment. So you can see we're having a odd piece right here. It saved me time, so I don't have to wait, you know, until the wedge go all the way back and come back. So I think that's a good trick. So far, like I said, this is a good machine. I recommend that you buy it if you are a homeowner and you want something other than axe or a maul, a splitting maul. You can get one of these in Tractor Supply. So that's it for now. I'm gonna keep cutting. If you want to keep watching, you're welcome. If not, see you next video.